Am I the asshole for stopping paying my ex's bills? My ex and I separated about 3 years ago. No hard feelings. We just drifted apart until we realized we were now co-parents, not husband and wife anymore. We have 2 kids, 13 and 10. My ex used to work as an infrastructure engineer, and I worked as an owner-operator truck driver with my own truck. Around the time our kids were born, we decided she would be a stay-at-home mom. The trucking business was doing well. I had bought a second truck and a van, so I stayed home handling all the planning and admin while the trucks and the van were on the road. When our youngest started school, my ex went back to working part-time, but being out of the job market for so long had taken a toll on her. She had to relearn a lot and basically had to start over. Over the years, the transport business had grown, but honestly, it was becoming a pain. We were too big for where we were and needed to move to a new yard. So I sold the business for a decent amount and started freelancing as a dev. I have a degree in computer science. Both of us had relatives pass away and leave us some property and money, so there was no mortgage on the family home. When we separated, I moved into a house I inherited. We basically split everything 50-50 and divided the kids' activity costs down the middle. When we sat down and looked at the finances, she realized she'd have to go back to full-time work and would miss spending time with the kids, since they were with me on her 3 workdays and every other weekend. I felt a bit bad because if she hadn't taken so much time off for the family, she'd be in a better career position now. So I offered to cover half her bills until the kids went to college. She didn't want to at first, but I told her she had supported me and was now paying the price for that, so it was only fair I helped her out. It also benefited my kids, and I didn't want her dipping into what was essentially the kids' inheritance. That arrangement worked great. We were happy co-parents. Everything was fine. Until she met someone new. He's a guy we both knew ages ago but had lost touch with. They started dating, she's really happy, and now she's talking about him moving in. I don't mind. The kids like him, and I trust her judgment. I know she wouldn't put anyone before the kids, so I told her, if he's moving in, you won't need the bill money anymore, right? She said no, but she was thinking of putting it into the kids' accounts instead. Great idea, I said. I'll put some into their allowance cards and the rest into savings. So that's what we agreed on, but when the new guy found out, he was furious and accused me of being controlling and financially abusive. Some of our friends even said he might have a point and that it sounded like jealousy. So, am I the asshole here?